Hello and good morning. It's David Martin, and welcome to the Be Enlightened podcast. I'm so glad that you're here today because I would like to give you some tips that I've used through my 59 years on this beautiful planet to live a happier and healthier life. And I'm obviously going to talk about some pretty personal things here. So if you are struggling with depression, if you're struggling with anxiety, if you're struggling with any of these things, you do need to seek out professional help. I am just sharing my experiences with you, and it's always best to find someone that has a really, really good background in helping people through this. In fact, in my life, I've had times in my life where I have needed to talk to a therapist, and life had felt really out of control. So I want to share with you an experience that I had when I was 27 years old. I had a marriage that was failing, and it wasn't going well, and divorce was imminent. And I really loved this person. She was an awesome gal, but she did some things in the marriage that isn't cohesive to being married to someone, right? And so I needed to move on in my life. And I sought a therapist. And during that period of time, I was 27 years old, I started to learn that I have certain controls over things in my life, and certain things are out of my control. So let me just give you a couple of quick examples. So I have control on when I wake up. I have control on how I deal with people. Is it positive? Is it negative? I have control over if I'm going to work out or if I'm going to eat poorly. I have control over these things. Things that I don't have control over. I don't have control over the security of our country. Our military has that. Our government has that. I don't have control over international affairs. Our government has that. I don't have control over my local, state, and federal affairs, but I have people that I can talk to in a positive manner to hopefully create change, right? We have gone through, and this is just my opinion, but we've gone through this very angry period in this world, and I think it's due to the fact that we are separated. You know, you're listening to me on social media. You're not coming down here to Light Lounge to enjoy the light, right? You're not caring for yourself. You also may have people in your sphere of influence that are negative. I call them drama, you know, and we all know we have these people. Well, it didn't take it. Once I got into my 40s, I realized that what I needed to do, and here's a great tip, is I needed to eliminate and lower the drama. And I found the most beautiful woman in the world who is so much better with drama than I am, right? And then this morning, I had difficulty with a former employee, and rude, insinuatory type communications that are all designed to get me emotional and get me into the conversation in an emotional way so that I act emotionally, because they're emotional. So I should just step into their drama. So my biggest tips are write down the things that you can control, okay, in your life. And write down the things that you can't control. And use meditation and prayer and to put the things that are not in your control into someone else's hands. Because look, life is short. We need to enjoy it. And I know what you're saying is, oh my God, David, you live in this beautiful place. You have a business. It's easy for you to say this. No matter how much money you have in life, you're going to have trouble. You're going to have problems. You're going to have needs that you can't fulfill because they're out of your control. So my biggest tip today, again, is write down the things that you can control in your life and write down the things you can't. So if you're having trouble with your family, your friends, people like that, sit down with them and say, look, I'm having trouble here. And this boils down to boundaries, which I am working on with my wife right now. We have to learn our boundaries for a healthy life. Also, if you are suffering from anxiety, depression, come down to Light Lounge. Go to lightlounge.life, and we are expanding all over the country. Our light is clinically proven to reduce inflammation in the brain. Anxiety, stress, depression, all these things create inflammation and mitochondrial dysfunction, and our light helps naturally stimulate your body to take care of itself better. And it's been clinically proven. So go to lightlounge.life, get a free session, use code FREELIGHT at any of our locations across the country. We're going to be opening soon in St. Louis, in Dallas-Fort Worth, and down in Scottsdale, Arizona. So check us out, join our mailing list. Please like my video if you feel like it was sincere, it's giving you some help. And please share it, turn on the little belly things so you get notified when we post. I want to post content and information that can help you propel your life. My last video was all about clinical research and how to take care of your body. So I appreciate you being here at the Be Enlightened podcast. My name again is David Martin. Check us out at lightlounge.life and start living a longer, happier, more active life, free from pain and disease, and live life happy.